In this problem, we want to solve for x given 6 raised to power x plus 6 raised to power x plus 6 raised to power x, all divided by 2 raised to power x plus 2 raised to power x is equal to 36. To begin, let us factorize 6 raised to power x at the numerator. So 6 raised to power x divided by 6 raised to power x is 1, then plus 1 again, and then plus 1. We'll do the same thing for the denominator. This will give us 2 raised to power x into 1 plus 1 is equal to 36. This will then give us 6 raised to power x times 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3 divided by 2 raised to power x times 1 plus 1 is 2, then equal to 36. We can write this as 6 raised to power x divided by 2 raised to power x times 3 divided by 2 is equal to 36. Then by law of indices, given p raised to power m divided by q raised to power m, since the powers are the same, by law of indices this is expressed as p divided by q then raised to power m. So we then have for this left hand side expression 6 divided by 2 raised to power x. Then times 3 divided by 2 to give us 36. Two here is 1, 2 here is 3, giving us 3 raised to power x times 3 over 2 is equal to 36. To get rid of this 3 over 2 from this side, let us multiply both sides by 2 over 3. So this times 2 over 3. 2 cancels 2 here, 3 cancels 3 here. So we have 3 raised to power x is equal to 3 here is 1, 3 here is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. So we have 3 raised to power x is equal to 24. This is an exponential equation. To then solve for x from here, I'm going to take the logarithm of both sides of this equation. So we have log 3 raised to power x is equal to log 24. A closer look at the left hand side expression will say it's of the form log a raised to power c, and by law of logarithm this will give us c times log a. Therefore our equation becomes x times log 3 is equal to log 24. Let us divide both sides of this equation by log 3. So this as well divided by log 3. Log 3 cancels log 3 here, leaving us with x is equal to log 24 divided by log 3. X is equal to, we can write log 24 as log 8 times 3, then divided by log 3. This product, by law of logarithm, given a times b for instance, this will give us by law of logarithm log a plus log b. So x becomes log 8 plus log 3. Then both of them divided by log 3. Then we have x is equal to log 8 divided by log 3 plus log 3 divided by log 3. Log 3 divided by log 3 here is 1. So we have x is equal to log 8. 8 here is 2 raised to power 3. Then divided by log 3. Don't forget this one, 2 plus 1. This will then give us x is equal to 3 times log 2 divided by log 3, then plus 1. Log 2 divided by log 3 is of the form log p divided by log m, and by law of logarithm this will give us log p base m, giving us x is equal to 3. This will now be log 2 base 3, so we have 3 log 2 base 3, then plus 1. This will be the final answer to this problem. Let us now check that this is correct. To check, we need to substitute this value into the given equation, which was 6 raised to power x plus 6 raised to power x plus 6 raised to power x divided by 2 raised to power x plus 2 raised to power x is equal to 36. So the numerator is 3 times 6 raised to power x from our earlier simplification, and the denominator is 2 times 2 raised to power x is equal to 36. This equation is still intact here, not much has been done, so we go ahead and substitute at this point. So we substitute 3 log 2 base 3 plus 1 in place of x. This would then imply 3 times 6 raised to power 3 log 2 base 3 plus 1 divided by 2 times 2 raised to power 3 log 2 base 3 plus 1 to give us 36. 6 here is 2 times 3, so I'll change that to 2 times 3. This will give us 3 times 2 times 3 raised to power 3 log 2 base 3 plus 1, then divided by 2 times 2 raised to power 3 log 2 base 3 plus 1 to give us 36. By law of indices, given a times b raised to power m, you can open this bracket to give us a raised to power m times b raised to power m. Therefore, we can split this by distributing the powers, giving us 3 times 2 raised to power 3 log 2 base 3 plus 1, then times 3 raised to power 3 log 2 base 3 plus 1, both divided by, all of which divided by 2 times 2 raised to power 3 log 2 base 3 plus 1 to give us 36. All of this we'll cancel this. Giving us 3 times 3 raised to power 3 log 2 base 3 plus 1 divided by 2 to give us 36. Let us separate these powers to proceed. By law of indices, given a raised to power m plus n, this will give us a raised to power m times a raised to power n. So this becomes 3 times 3 raised to power 3 log 2 base 3 times 3 raised to power 1, then divided by 2 to give us 36. So this is 3 raised to power 1 is 3, so 3 times 3 is 9. I have 9 here. Then I'm going to take this all the way here by law of logarithm. So I have 3 raised to power log 2 raised to power 3 base 3, then divided by 2 to give us 36. This will give us 9 times 3 raised to power log 2 raised to power 3 is 8 base 3 divided by 2 is equal to 36. By law of logarithm, this expression here, which is of the form a raised to power log m base a and is expressed simply as m, will mean that this expression is 8. Then we have 9 times 8, then divided by 2 to give us 36. 2 here is 1, 2 in 8 is 4, 9 times 4 is 36. So 36 is equal to 36, and the left hand side balances the right hand side. And that confirms that the solution we got is perfectly correct. Thanks for watching.